Wherever wolves walk, a blackbird follows, not prey, not enemy, a business partner in a 10,000-year deal. He is not alone out here. Under the roots of a fallen spruce, his whole world is waking up. Every wolf morning starts the same way, maintenance. Tongues and teeth working through fur, cleaning what paws cannot reach. And then the employee arrives. The old raven drops onto the den log like he owns it. In a way, he does. Scientists call ravens wolf birds. The bird scouts from the sky and finds food. The wolf opens what beaks cannot.
The other half of the deal.
And between business hours, the strangest office friendship in nature, the old raven plays with the boss's children. Why would hunters this good need a bird? Because the forest hides its food well. A wolf sees a few hundred meters of trees. A raven patrols 50 square kilometers of sky and remembers every carcass, every weakness, every opportunity below. The raven has found the pack a chance, a bull moose, alone in the willows. The parents answer his calls and come running, but a winter moose is 700 pounds of hooves and fury, and wolves know exactly what those hooves cost. They test him, feints from two sides, looking for age or injury. The answer comes fast. The bull spins, and the front hoof scythes through the air where the father's skull was half a second earlier. Healthy, strong. The mathematics say, walk away. They return to the den with empty jaws, and the family's clinic opens. The mother finds a graze on the father's shoulder where willow branches raked him, and cleans it with slow, careful licks. Wolf's saliva closes small wounds. Pack care closes bigger ones. Then the forest sends worse than hunger. A young grizzly, thin from a bad autumn, has smelled the den, and a den full of pups is exactly the meal he is looking for. He comes through the spruce like a walking boulder. The raven sees him first. Two wolves cannot fight a grizzly, but they do not have to win, only to make dinner expensive. They attack from opposite sides in relay. One darts at his heels, the other at his face, and above them the raven dives at his eyes. The pups tumble back out to a changed clearing, parents panting, hackles settling, and a black bird strutting on the log like a general. Tonight the raven did not scout for food. He defended the den. Partners protect the partnership. But hunger has not gone anywhere, and at first light the raven goes to work on it. He quarters the forest in long patrol lines, and 2 ridges away he finds the answer, a winter-killed elk under the snow. His calls carry for kilometers. And the deal completes itself. The wolves arrive within the hour, shear open in seconds what the raven could not open in a lifetime, and step back rich. The bird takes his commission from the edges. Nobody wrote this contract. Winter wrote it. The parents carry the winter's wealth home in their bellies, and at the den the pups mob their muzzles, licking the corners of their mouths, the ancient signal that unlocks dinner. The father delivers, and two small tails blur with happiness. Full bellies open the grooming hour. The mother washes both pups nose to tail while they fight sleep, and the father lies across the den mouth, the door made of wolf. Outside, the raven preens his own black armor. Everyone maintains something. And what the partnership leaves behind feeds the entire forest. Scientists tracked a single wolf-opened carcass through one winter. Foxes, eagles, martens, jays, beetles. Over 20 species ate from that one table. The wolf and the raven are not just partners. They are the North's food bank. Afternoon is apprentice hour. The pups stalk their father's twitching tail through the snow, learning the crouch, the freeze, the pounce, and the old raven grades every attempt from his log, croaking at failures like the world's harshest teaching assistant. And the wild is full of deals like theirs. Honey-guide birds lead humans to bees. Coyotes and badgers hunt ground squirrels as a team. Groupers point moray eels at hidden fish. Wherever two hunters have different tools, nature eventually writes the same contract: share. Dusk brings the closing routine. The pack grooms in a chain, nibble combing winter coats sealed against the night. The pups practice on each other, mostly chewing ears, and the raven flies his last circle over the den. One final patrol off the clock. Then, the pack sings. The father starts low, the mother joins a third above, and two small voices crack in wherever they fit. The song claims the territory, calls the scattered, and warns the rivals. And on his log, the raven listens, home. We remember the hoof that missed by a whisker, the grizzly turned away by 3 defenders, the frozen elk that fed a family. But the truth of the North is quieter, a bird and a wolf sharing one table, 10,000 winters running. Next winter, these pups will run their first real hunts, and black wings will shadow them from the very first day. They will not question it. The deal is older than their species name. Some partnerships are not learned, they are inherited. So when you see a raven cross the winter sky, look below it. Somewhere down there, gray shapes may be moving through the trees, tied to that black speck by a contract older than farms, older than cities, older than every promise humans ever wrote. A scout who pays his way in warnings and discoveries. A pack that opens winter's vaults for him. 2 hunters, 1 table, 10,000 years. If this story amazed you, subscribe to Nature's Cleaners for more of the wild's hidden partnerships. Tonight the pack will sleep in one warm pile, and somewhere in the dark spruce a black bird will roost above them. And at first light the oldest deal in the North will open for business again. Thank you for watching.
Good night.